Going no contact with a parent, a lot of people are very insensitive on the topic. They don't fully understand, but it's like if you go no contact with a parent, it's for a reason. So please just respect that. A lot of us come from traumatized households. It's not because we wanted this, being the only daughter of a malignant narcissistic mother. That was hell. It was heartbreaking when I figured out who she really was because she shit on me. She gossiped about me. She talked shit. She was a mean girl. And, you know, that's just something that I don't like. I don't like mean girls. She used silence as a punishment on me, knocking me behind my back. She kicked me when I was already down. She just did not care to understand. She'd be there for me when I got a chronic illness, withheld her love. She used my vulnerability as a weapon. It's not like she's clueless. It's not like she's stupid. It's not like the cruelty is passive. It's intentional, and that's what makes her malignant. She used neglect. She used anything to break me down. Intimidation, punishing me for not shrinking, for not submitting, for not being what she wanted me to be, for not meeting her expectations of me. It was hard because as a grown woman, in her 20s, living in your mom's house, I'm not going to sit there and argue with my mama. That's the last thing I want to do. I'm not entitled. I never felt entitled. I feel like if you're a grown adult living in your parents' house, and you don't like how you're getting treated by your mom, by your dad, whoever, move out. For me, I was in a very vulnerable situation. I was chronically sick. There was abuse going on in the house. So, I would speak up. When I did speak up, basically, there's places I could go, I was told. My presence there was conditional. Basically, she weaponized the roof over my head. Anytime I were to say something, I appreciated that I had a place to stay while I was down. That came with emotional violence and neglect and fear. I was chronically sick and at a hostile environment on top of it. She added to the trauma. She added to the weight when she was supposed to be the person to help me cope with this shit. I've already been through hell. I've outgrown that dynamic. When I was a teenager, yeah, me and my mom, I talked back. I was a teenager. So there's a lot of shit that I could do and say that, without getting kicked out, even though I was still kicked out at 17, but I felt a little bit more powerful in my voice. It's different when you become an adult. I'm here to fight for crumbs of love. I'm here to explain to her what she did wrong. That's maturity. I was never there to fight her. I was there for support. It failed me again. And to have your sibling even join in on the abuse, it's not sibling stuff, it's flat out abuse. Calling me out of my name, no one should have to put up with that. I didn't just have a difficult mom or difficult family. I was dealing with straight up a malignant narcissist. Just her having a bad day, I was targeted. It was repeated. It was intentional. Shit on me because I was sensitive and that threatened her. Spoke the truth and that exposed her. I stood up for myself and that challenged her control. And I had a light about me that she wanted to dim. And when you really understand this stuff, it really frees you from the confusion of it all. I know what happened. I can be cool with other narcissists, covert or grandiose, because they're not intentionally trying to hurt me. They're not calculated with trying to break me down. It's the malignant that I will never, ever be cool with. You can still become deeply hurt by a narcissist, a covert or a grandiose narcissist. Not to take away that, from anyone's experience or pain. Because I've dealt with those types too in relationships and became very broken by them. But even though I was hurt by them and those people, I know they didn't want to hurt me. I knew they weren't evil people to their core. They're just broken people. They're fucked up.